Hello, my name is Ganga, and I'd like to share with you something that I really love. It's called the Dharma Patch. It's an all-natural herbal way to relieve pain. And I want to be clear from the beginning that I don't work for this company. I'm just someone who believes in this product, so this is more like a personal testimonial. It's not a paid advertisement. In 2012, my wife and I were very fortunate to be invited by the master herbalist Ron Teagarden to accompany him, his wife, and a small group of his friends to the Shaolin Temple in China. Now, the Shaolin Temple is someplace that has great importance in my life because as a child I watched every episode of the TV show Kung Fu. I loved that show. And it made a deep impression upon me. In fact, I probably would not be who I am today if it were not for that television show. It kindled in me an interest in the wisdom of the East, specifically Buddhism and Taoism. So the opportunity to go to the Shaolin Temple was totally wonderful. It was actually a high point in our lives. When you go to the Shaolin Temple, you're going to a place where not only Kung Fu, but Zen Buddhism began, or as it's known in China, Chan Buddhism. There was an Indian prince named Bodhidharma who grew up in India. He had two brothers, and his brothers were jealous of him. They didn't want him to become the king, so they tried to kill him several times. He had good karma, though, and he survived. But he decided, probably very wisely, not to pursue the path of becoming the next king, and he decided to follow the spiritual path. And he had a wonderful Buddhist teacher. His teacher's name was Prajnatara. And Bodhidharma asked Prajnatara, when Prajnatara was reaching the end of his life, "Where should I go after you die?" And Prajnatara told him, "Go to China." So Bodhidharma came to China only about 32 years after the Shaolin Temple was first founded. And he went up on the mountain and he meditated in a cave. The monastery and temple are down below. There's a cave up at the top of the mountain. Bodhidharma meditated in that cave for 9 years. And after the completion of his 9 years of meditation, he came down, and the monks revered him so greatly because he had meditated for 9 years in that cave. They built a room for him to live in. And he stayed at the Shaolin Temple. Now, one thing that Bodhidharma noticed was that the monks were not in good physical condition. They spent all their time meditating and studying Buddhist scriptures, and they didn't get exercise. So Bodhidharma instituted a program of physical fitness, and that is what today we know as Kung Fu. So when we were at the Shaolin Temple, we observed hundreds and hundreds of people practicing Kung Fu. In fact, perhaps 1,000 people were there practicing Kung Fu. They come from all over the world. We had the opportunity to take a private class from the head of all martial arts training at the Shaolin Temple, and that was a wonderful experience. He was an extremely wise and learned martial arts master. Now, when the people practice Kung Fu, they often become injured. Maybe they pull a muscle or strain or sprain or whatever. And what they do at the Shaolin Temple is they use this patch. This is a formula that was first created in the year 1217. 1217, that's a long time ago. So this has been used for centuries to relieve pain at the Shaolin Temple. I'll show you what it looks like. You can order these in boxes of 10 or 20. And if you have a muscle pain or strain, you simply peel off the backing, and you peel off this circle here, and you apply it to your skin. So it can be worn under clothing. No one knows that it's there. It's all natural, completely herbal, And within 48 hours, the pain subsides or completely goes away. One of the monks who we became quite friendly with at the Shaolin Temple is named Wangbo. And Wangbo now teaches Kung Fu. He has a Kung Fu studio in Southern California. The monks at the Shaolin Temple, after years and years of practice and study, they go out all over the world to teach Kung Fu. So Wangbo lives in Southern California, Orange County, and Wangbo has created this product so that people today living in the modern world can benefit from the Dharma Patch that he used for years whenever he became injured at the Shaolin Temple. The theory in Chinese medicine is that pain is caused, most pain is caused by stasis of the blood. In other words, the blood is not flowing in that area. And so this blend of 17 herbs improves the circulation of the blood. And in 48 hours, the pain subsides. So if you are an athlete, if you're a runner, if you play basketball or any sport, or even if you're a professional athlete, this can be very effective at relieving pain. If you're a chiropractor or a doctor and your patients suffer from pain, by all means recommend the Dharma Patch. It's simple, it's easy, it's effective. Or maybe you have friends who have pain. By all means, recommend the Dharma Patch. I think you and your friends will find it extremely beneficial. So thank you for watching and enjoy the Dharma Patch. It's our pleasure to share it with you.